itself around a monitor lizard's head in this video, but it's easier said than done, as the lizard bites the snake's head. Otter versus dog. These two dogs challenge a bunch of otters on the beach, but they back off. The second the otters show them they're not afraid. The dogs are outnumbered, so it's a good idea to retreat if they don't want to regret it later. Otters are not afraid of jaguars and caimans, so dogs are small potatoes for them. Watch how ferocious otters really are when this lone otter fights off 9 dogs. The dogs are hesitant, and neither of them wants to attack the otter full on, so they all stand in the periphery and bark, without really doing anything. Otters are no pushovers, especially in deep water, but this otter is vulnerable when he's attacked by these dogs. Firstly, because it's 4 against 1, and secondly, because the otter is in shallow water. But even with these odds, the otter manages to get into deeper water and escape the wrath of the dogs. The dogs' owners call out their dogs, but the dogs don't listen at all. Once the otter is farther away in the water, it sticks around and teases the dogs. After these dogs find an otter, they sort of hang out with it without attacking. But later in the video, we see a few otters play fighting with the dogs, so this must be one big happy family. Buffalo versus leopard. In our thumbnail, we can see a wildebeest ramming into a cheetah and flipping it over. Cheetahs are fast but fragile, and this sort of collision could compromise its life. When a buffalo spots a leopard nearby, it doesn't hesitate to run towards the big cat to tell it to leave. The leopard finds refuge in a tree and waits for the buffalo to leave. Near a lake, a leopard subadult male was relaxing. After a while, he decides to go exploring in search of something interesting to eat. A few moments later, he finds the perfect opportunity to enjoy the perfect meal. A mother buffalo and her newborn calf walk straight to the edge of the lake. The leopard recognizes the opportunity from afar and begins pursuing the prey. When the calf comes close enough for a surprise ambush, the leopard goes all out to bring it down. The calf is grabbed from the forehead rather than the throat by the inexperienced leopard. As a result, the enormous mother buffalo has a chance to defend her young, which she takes advantage of by ramming into the small leopard and driving him away. The leopard in this video was out hunting in the Sabi Sand Game Reserve in South Africa when it came upon a herd of Cape buffaloes and seemed to think one, perhaps a calf. The buffaloes didn't like that idea. A few members of the herd cornered the hungry leopard. He dashed up a tree. While in the tree, the leopard was harassed by members of the herd. The leopard was stuck on the tree for 30 minutes. Leopards don't often hunt African buffaloes because they're too large and very aggressive. On rare occasions, a leopard will kill a buffalo calf, but failure is inevitable when trying to attack a buffalo calf which is within a large herd. Tegu, lizard versus dog. In this video, 2 dogs chase a lizard up a tree, but when one of the dogs grabs the lizard's leg and manages to pull him back down, it turns into a brawl until the lizard insists and climbs the tree again. One dog keeps pulling on the lizard's tail and eventually pulls him down. The lizard's tail is supposed to be his most lethal weapon, but it's the reason he can't get away. A dog harasses and bites a lizard's tail in this video. The lizard tries to fend the dog off, but it's not easy, because the dog keeps attacking the lizard's tail and dragging the reptile through the foliage. At some point, the dog bites the lizard's midsection and neck, and the lizard stops moving, but I'm not convinced he's dead. This black and white tag has no problem chasing this dog when the dog harasses it. The dog is apprehensive and is not sure what to do, but the lizard stands his ground and even attacks the dog. This iguana is annoyed by 2 small dogs, and even though he's outnumbered, I'm not sure these dogs can kill the reptile. They're probably risking more than the iguana, and that's probably why they keep barking, but never attack. Otter versus coyote. If this coyote thinks it's going to be a walk in the park trying to grab one of these otters, he has something else coming. The otters are aggressive and challenge the coyote, making him realize the risk is not worth the prize. 3 coyotes, on the other hand, pursue the mother otter and her young. The front runner races in on the youngster, but mom races in to distract the coyote and it works. She can't match their speed, but she can outmaneuver them. When the youngster flees, Mom is on her own, but she's smarter than they think. They try to surround her and sink bite after bite, but she saves her best trick for last when she disappears. She leaves a bloody trail, but that's all the coyotes get from the wily otter. The next video is wild. When a coyote tries attacking a couple of otters, the otters go on the offensive and climb a small hill covered with snow to challenge the coyote, who then chases them on a semi-frozen pond, where the coyote almost slips but runs away. He could have easily fallen into the water and drowned. If I didn't know better, I would bet the otters had a blast screwing around with the coyote's head. This coyote walks along the riverbank trying to figure out how to catch and kill one of these otters. But the otters are in the water, and when they get close to the riverbank, it's not anywhere near the coyote, as they tease and taunt the coyote, knowing very well he can't get to them. Buffalo versus dog. When a curious dog approaches a herd of buffaloes, a massive bull runs at the dog and the canine gets the message as he sprints off into the distance as far away from the herd as he can. These little dogs are relentless when they try and harass a bull by biting its legs. The bull sends the dogs flying into the air as if they were enjoying a ride at an amusement park. I must say this is hilarious. I can't believe how high the bull is throwing these dogs in the air, and they just keep coming back for more. They must be enjoying it. This feisty little pit bull annoys the hell out of a buffalo, but never runs, even when the large animal tries to charge it. The dog keeps barking and harassing the quiet-tempered buffalo to no end. I love dogs, but I almost want to see the buffalo send him waltzing into the air, just to teach him a lesson. However, the dogs are actually doing their job of getting the cows and bulls into the trailer. Mongoose versus snake. The cobra is aggressive and strikes the mongoose several times, but the mongoose is quick and avoids being bitten. The mongoose is normally confident when approaching a cobra and is very careful and smart, so the snake cannot make contact. Mongooses don't win all their fights against snakes, but they are successful often. The king cobra is a dominant snake with deadly venom that even preys on other snakes. Mongooses are small but feisty mammals with precise senses who specialize in hunting down venomous snakes. The king cobra has the advantage in size, venom attack, and predatory behavior, but the mongoose in this video will probably come out on top because of its speed, venom resistance, and ability to crush a snake's skull with a powerful bite. Wrong. After an exhausting and thrilling battle, both animals end up dead. A snake minding his own business on a dirt road sees a mongoose come out of the forest to attack it. The mongoose goes for the snake's head and crushes it in seconds, before pulling the reptile back into the forest. This mongoose ambushes a black cobra and devours it by chewing its head off in seconds. The snake didn't have much of a chance to defend itself because it had not anticipated the onslaught. Even if it had, the mongoose would probably have still overpowered the snake. Hawk versus cat. A man was sitting at his work desk when he looked out the window to see a large hawk sitting on top of a cat. Not wanting to miss the opportunity at such a unique up-and-close encounter, the man grabbed his phone and went outside to film what was happening. The cat was lying on its back, dead, and when the man got too close, the bird of prey took off with the cat in his grasp. Cats are great hunters, but this time, the hunter became the hunted. The footage in this video is rare, and most people aren't comfortable seeing domestic cats killed by birds of prey because they own them as pets. But it's a reality. The eagle can be seen taking a dead cat back to its nest to feed her youngsters. Cats are small domestic predators and they hunt small birds and rodents, but they don't stand a chance against an eagle or a hawk attack, and there are many examples of this. So many cats have been grabbed by birds of prey and brought back to their nest for lunch. Hawks are such powerful birds that snatching a cat is child's play. This hawk has just killed this cat and is now standing on it. Is it dead or just taking its last breath? Some of these confrontations were insane, but Being a cat owner, I did feel bad for those cats being killed. Which one was your favorite? Why don't you let us know in the comments below? Well, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded.